I just turned 28 2 weeks ago, and it's been 18 years since I started working out. While my fitness goals have remained broadly the same over the years, my intentions, methods, and philosophy of fitness has changed quite a bit. The main difference for me now is longevity, and I've lost the ability to do certain things which I didn't even need to train for, and trying to achieve them now feels so out of reach. I just feel like an old man. So I have a lot of fitness goals right now, and I really need to prioritize what's important to me right now and then just work my way down that list. So this is how it's going to work. I have a bunch of goals written down here, and I'm going to rate them up to 15 points. 5 points for how achievable, 5 points for how achievable it is, and then 10 points for how much I want to do it. These are the tiers, so let's get cracking. Being pain-free day-to-day life, that's obviously S tier. That doesn't even need to be a question. Boom. Palms to floor. That is probably also S tier. That's something I've done before, a long time ago, when I wasn't even actively trying to do it. Um, and I think that's really important for me to do for other calisthenics movements. Anyway, really want to do it and very, very achievable. Sitting cross legged. This is also something that I can still do, but not as easily as before. Um, 5 points for how achievable it is. Is it? It's still achievable, so I'm gonna give that like a. I'll give that a 4.5. I'll still give that a 5. Come on. And 10 points for how much I want to do it. I really want to do it just because. Yeah, that has to go in S tier as well. Damn it. Cross leg. I'll write indefinitely. Indefinitely. Okay. Then splits front and side. I think that's more like a 3 out of 5 possibility. And how much I really want to do it? Maybe like a 8 out of 10. Like, it's going to change my life? Not really. So, what's that? 8 plus 5 is 13. That's still A tier? I'm going to say 7, bro. That's B tier. I'm sorry. Then back bridge. Back bridge. There are some good reasons to do back bridge. Good shoulder flexibility. Pretty good for handstands. And I'm not doing a backward fold at all. I'm only doing forward folds. Um, how achievable it is, I'm going to say it's like a. Oh, it actually looks really hard. It's probably like a 3 as well. And how much I want to do it, I'm going to give that an 8. Yeah. Wait a minute, what? What did I say? For splits? Why did I say 8 plus 5? It's 8 plus 3, right? Yeah, so that's C. C is fine. Yeah, C is fine. Oops. C is fine. Splits front and side should go into C tier, and the back bridge is gone. I'm going to put the back bridge into B tier. Then we have, so that was mobility flexibility basically. That's one section done. So body composition aesthetics, being 9.6% body fat at 69 kilograms would be really, really good. I think my best physique was at 68-ish kilograms, and I was probably 11 or 12% body fat. So if I can get here, that would be pretty good. Straight S tier. Then specific lagging body parts. This is like biceps. Well, mainly biceps, a little bit of back, a little bit of legs, but mostly biceps. How achievable it is, man. 1 second. So, how achievable it is. I mean, I've been trying for so long. I feel like it's like a 2 out of 10 at this point. It's so hard. 3 out of 5 for how achievable it is, because I have seen some changes. And 10 I really want. So that goes to A tier. A tier. Then cardiovascular ability. So this is where I've lost a lot of my youth. 5K run under 25 minutes every 5 days. Every 5 days is a bit much. I'm gonna do it every 7 days. Okay. First of all, I need to get to a point where I can run a 5K in 25 minutes, which I have done before when I was in school. So now it's one of those things that, um, man, I, I hate running. Okay, I hate running. Running sucks. There is no such thing as a runner's high. There's only runners cry and runners die. And you know what? I'm gonna down that hill. I hate running. Um, but unfortunately, I feel like a 5K is like a very basic standard of fitness, um, which I know has its own benefits. It doesn't matter. Achievable, yes. How much I want to do it? 9 plus 5, fine. That's still S tier. Damn it. 100% high rocks under 1 hour 30 minutes. So I've kind of been training for high rocks. Not that I ever want to do a high rocks. I just want to be able to do a high rocks if I wanted to, if that makes sense. Um, so I've been doing that 1% high rocks thing. You can see that on Instagram. And right now I'm in the mid 30s. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do it every single day, either because I'm too sore from specific workout, or because I'm traveling, or because there's some events. So I have to cut my workout shorter, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, high rocks under 1 hour 30 minutes. Right now, for when I did my 30%, it was 40 minutes. So if I did that 3 times, that's already 2 hours. So I'll need to cut down 1 hour 30 from there. I do think it's possible. It might not happen immediately, like when I get to 100, but once I get to 100, maybe if I do that, if I keep going, it's possible. How possible? I'll say 4 out of 10. How much I really want to do it? Probably like a 8, because I don't really want to do high rocks anyway. So that's 4 plus, that's 12. Oh, B tier, interesting. VO2 max. So I got the Whoop, and I'm only going to use it for 1 year, is what I've planned anyway, because I think it'll give me enough insights to continue making the right decisions after that. Right now my VO2 max is 51, which I think is kind of bad, but apparently on the thing it says it's okay. Anyway, I want it to be at least 60. That's going to be my aim for the next year. And on my Apple Watch, because it's a different tracker or whatever, it says 40. I'm going to move that up to 50. So yeah, how doable it is, I don't even know. I'm going to say it's a 4 out of 10 doable, but I want to do it definitely, because I feel like, yeah, you can feel strong at the gym, which feels great, but in your day-to-day life, to feel younger, you need to have a better cardiovascular reserve, you know? And that's what I mean by longevity. I want to feel younger for as long as I can. Oh, actually, also my Whoop age. My Whoop age was, I don't remember, I think it was 21 or 22 or something like that. It was in the low 20s, but I want it to be under 20. So that's my aim for the next year. That's going to go to S tier as well. Where is that? That's a lot of S tier goals already. Anyway, that's cardiovascular done. Then muscular strength, the best. Bench press. I've hit 2 plates on bench quite frequently, and when I say quite frequently, I mean after detraining, then building it back up. So I'm quite comfortable getting back to 2 plates of bench. My chest is fine. I don't really think I need to work too much more on my chest. So instead, I think I'd like to do an incline bench press, and I'll do 2 plates. All right, and I'll do that for 4 reps. Right now, my max has been 90 kilograms on the incline press for probably 4 reps. How much do I want to do it? I'd say it's 4 out of 5 doable. I don't care that much. I'll give it a 8. That's another B tier. Damn. All right, fine. Then the weighted chin up. I just want to do one chin up with my own body weight as an extra weight. So if my goal weight of 69, let's round that to 70 kilograms, 1 rep as a chin up. My max has been, I've done 45 for 2 reps and 50 for almost 1 rep, but like I didn't get the chin over the bar, so didn't really count. All right, 70 kg times 1. So that means I want to do it 10 out of 10. How achievable is it? I think that's going in A tier because it is quite hard though, isn't it? Because it's really hard to go up from 2.5 plates. Yeah, all right. Then squat. So my squat sucks. My squat is worse than my bench. There was a time when it was just about to cross my bench. No, actually, there was a time when it was stronger than my bench, actually. But my bench was already covering up really fast, and my squat had already almost plateaued. Then I injured myself. My lower back first, and then after my knee as well. And since then, it's been a very conservative squatting thing. I just want my squat to be. I think I want to do. I love to squat twice my body weight, but that's literally impossible for me. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. Like, unless I, specifically train only squat, which I don't care about enough. So squat, I'm gonna do. What's 1.5 times my body weight? 70, 35, 105. Yeah, okay. Let's do 1.5x body weight for. Let's do 4 reps. I don't really want to do a lot of 1 rep maxes. The way to chin up is different because I feel very, very safe getting to that position, and even if I fail, I just just drop down. It's fine. So squat, and that is going to be really hard to do. How much do I want to do it? I do want to do it because it feels like a very basic strength movement, right? But at the same time, I'm so demotivated from squatting because I feel so weak. But then again, being weak makes me want to do it more. It's just a vicious cycle. I'm gonna put an A tier, okay? Because 1.5 times my body is 105. I have done very close to that before. Like most recently, I did 95 for 2 reps. So getting to 105 for 4 reps should be quite easy. Well, when I say quite easy, I mean the math says it's quite easy, but personally, it's not been that easy. Doesn't matter anyway, it's here. So when I injured my back, I was also deadlifting around that time. I was doing conventional, hit about 130. Then ever since the back hurt, I stopped doing that. Then I started doing sumo, and my max recently was 145 for 1 rep, although that was on those pads, so it wasn't full range of motion. With full range of motion on sumo, I did 140 for 2 about 8 or 9 months ago. So I think I want to do for sumo, I'll do twice my body weight for 4 reps. Is that a lot? I don't know. Is it a lot? 140. That'll be 140 for 4. It's already done 2. I think I can go higher than that. Let's do. What's 2.2 times 140? Let's check that here. 0.2. 154. 154. You know what? Let's go one step at a time. Let's start with twice my body weight for 4 reps. So that should be about 140 for 4 reps. It is definitely achievable, so let's get that a 5 out of 5. How much do I want to do it? I don't care that much. It's going in A tier. Max pull-ups. I think when I was about 10 kilograms lighter, I did 28 pull-ups. And now at this weight, I've done about 15. I think if I split the difference and got to 20 pull-ups, that would be pretty good. Max push-ups. So max push-ups is very vague because it almost feels like an endurance sport after a while. So I'm going to do max push-ups in 1 minute. I'm going to make that 60. How possible is it? And how much do I want to do it? I think it's very achievable. So definitely 5 out of 5 for that. How much do I want to do it? I don't care that much. I almost go in B tier, honestly. Here's the question. Would I rather do 60 push-ups in 60 seconds rather than incline bench of 100 for 4? I think they're the same. That goes in B tier. Max muscle-ups, not strict. So a little bit of kip. My max muscle-ups ever has been 10 or 11. I think, and at that time I was doing about 15 pull-ups. So if I can do 20 pull-ups, then I'd like to do 15 muscle ups. 15 muscle ups would be such a flex. That is really, really cool. How achievable is it? It's achievable. Four. How much? Yeah, let's put that in A tier. Let's put that in A tier. Then one arm chin up. I want to do about when I was about 8 or 9 kilograms lighter. I have done a one arm chin up, one on each side. Right now, I can't really do much. I can do one or two reps, but with the small assist on the side. What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that it is possible to do, especially as I get leaner and I retain more muscle. I think I want to do 3 reps each side, and I will go put that in. Ooh, I do want to do that more than incline bench press. Is it more achievable or less achievable than that though? I think it's about the same, but I want to do it much more than that. I'm going to put that in A tier. Handstand hold. So I get 30-second hold quite easily. So the next is obviously a 60-second hold. Going from 30 to 60 seconds isn't as simple as it sounds because I need to do some specific training to build the shoulder endurance. And how achievable is it? I would say it's a 3 out of 5. And how much do I want to do it? Probably like a 7. A 7? Damn, is that my first D tier? Nah, it's an 8, bro. I'll put that in C tier. Because handstand hold, yeah, but that's a 60-second hold, you know? Like, I don't care about a 60-second hold. Yeah, fine, that goes into D tier. Press to handstand. Now, this is quite hard because, one, my wrist extension, like, I used to have a wrist extension injury. Now it's a lot better, but sometimes if there's too much pressure, it still hurts a lot. So that really stops my ability to lean forward into the press, which means I have to focus a lot more on my hamstring flexibility to achieve the press. That's why this palms to floor is in S tier. And I'm gonna put the press to handstand in A tier because I do really want to achieve it. And I think is a 3 out of 5 of how achievable it is because it's not only getting the palms to floor, it's also getting more shoulder strength. Then we have handstand push up. I've gotten maximum of 2, but I lost balance. I don't know if I could have done more. I think what I would want to do is about 5 to 10. Let's get to 5 first, and then we'll go up from there. So for the handstand push-up for 5 reps, if I've done 2 before, that means it is doable. How much do I want to do it? I do really want to do it. It's really, really cool. That goes in S tier. Then we have front lever, back lever. They both pretty much go to the same way. But back lever is slightly more easier to do than the front lever, but I don't really want to do either of them that much. But I do probably want to do front lever more than back lever. So that's why it's both go to C tier. Then we have the planche. Oh god, this is a 1 out of 5. That's how hard it is, okay? I don't think I'm ever gonna do it. And I might be a bit biased because I feel like I can't do it. That's why I don't want to do it. But I do want to do a little bit. Either way, it's like C or D tier. Right now I'm gonna put it in D tier just because honestly it doesn't even go to any tier. It's probably like E tier because it's just so out of the scope of what I can do. It just feels like a waste of time giving it any sort of importance right now. But yeah, it wouldn't be on the list if I didn't want to do it at all. Right, so that's the list. So the plan now for all these goals is to start with S tier, pain-free day-to-day life. I think I'm almost there. I sometimes get a really small twinge in my back. That's about it. And yeah, pain-free day-to-day life. Palms to floor, I'm working on it. Sitting cross-legged, I'm working on it. Aesthetics, I'm working on it. 5K run in 25 minutes every 7 days, I'm working on it. VO2 max working on Whoop page, working on it. Max pull-ups, I am technically working on it because we don't have the weighted belt at the gym right now, so I am working on max pull-ups. Handstand push-ups, I am starting to work on that now, right? And I don't know if there's anything here. I don't think any of these will interfere with the others, because, like, for example, these cardio ones will definitely help me with the aesthetics, and getting lighter will definitely help me with these calisthenic movements. And I mean, this is just yoga, it's fine, and that'll help with being pain free day to day. Okay, so these are my S tier. Then specific lagging parts. All right, squat, zone, deadlift, max, press to handstand, press to handstand. So I think I'll start working on the press to handstand more once I get the palms to floor properly, because right now I can still focus on handstand push-ups instead, and that'll help me build the shoulder strength on that side. One arm chin up. I'm also working on that alongside the max pull-ups because I don't have the dip belt, so that's fine. Back bridge, high rocks, incline bench. So I'm doing, apart from these push-ups, I'll do that later, because it just seems something I can do if I wanted to at some point. Right. So then these other ones, back bridge, 100% high rocks is happening. Incline bench, back bridge. I need to start doing that. Splits, front lever, back lever. I'm kind of doing front lever training a little bit. It's really just my warm up for my back days. So I'm not going to like max fail. I'm not doing a full front lever session or anything, which is kind of what I could do for planche as well on my push days. That's interesting. Right. Okay. And handstand hold. I'm still getting my 30-second holds, which is okay for now. But yeah, this is it. That is my goal tier list. I don't know when I'm next going to update this, but hopefully I'll take these off one by one. And yeah, thank you to the one person probably who's still here. Bye.